então, eu tinha feito uma run que eu morri aqui, agora eu tô aqui de novo. Só que não ficou gravado. Porém todo mundo sabe o caminho. Sabe que eu tenho que passar, né? Derrota a Fúria Hydra, depois derrota o Teseu e o Minotauro doido lá. Vem parar aqui. Eu falei, se ganhar, ganhou. Se morrer, morri, não dá nada. Não sei enfrentar o maluco aí.
Nice night, no?
Why? Why do you keep showing up? In spite of knowing that the outcome shall be just the same as how it always was.
Beats having to toil away under your overbearing supervision. And besides, as you may be aware, I've recently made up my mind to leave this place.
Yeah, utterly incorrigible. When next we meet here, then we'll keep it brief. I have grown weary of our aimless conversations. Now prepare.
Lá vem ele. Brabíssimo. O design do Hades é muito foda. Muito foda esse design. Cara, que eu não tenho especial pra usar contra ele. Darkness. Ah, vai se fuder, hein? Mandou uma torre. Ah, porra. Puta que pariu, tô tomando muito dano, cara, não é pra acontecer isso não. Chamar inimigo. Cara, chamou um cara do escudo? Sério? Caralho, que merda, hein, mano. Eu não sei se eu vou ganhar isso não, pode ser, né? Esse maluco do escudo é muito chato, cara. Ai, puta merda. Não podia tomar esse dano não. Caralho! Porra, foi foda agora, hein? Voar no cu, velho. Porra. Esse golpe que ele gira é muito maldito. Eu olhei.
Let's finish this.
Enough of this.
Come on.
Ah, não. Porra, aí é foda. Vou perder por causa de um erro bobo ali que eu cometi. Nossa, ele tá se escondendo atrás da pedra, eu também. Vamos... Jarros. Sai.
Blasted little.
Tá tomando aí, ó. Imune? Por que ele ficou imune, cara? Essa é nova. Caralho, foi a vida toda? Por que foi a vida toda? Tá maluco. Vou pegar a máscara. Esses jogos são muito malditos. Olha só, olha aí. Nossa, que arrombado. Vai que eu sou rápido aí pra ver o que acontece.
That's on yourself.
Ganhei. Pô!
You cannot escape. None of us can. Again, you.
There.
Ai.
In my father's name. My weapon shuddered at the touch of it. The sun. need it, Mother. That's a bite. Caught me a trout.
Trout.
Of everything down in that gloomy house, I miss old Cerberus the most, I think. But I miss other things as well. The lack of light was gentler on my skin, not being as cold. And Nyx and her young sons. It was all very odd, but...
Mother, in Father's bedchambers. Mind you, there's almost nothing there, just neatly sorted rows of all his samey capes. But on his nightstand is a portrait of you, wearing a regal crown of red laurels. A queen. His queen.
I was fitted for those garments when I first arrived. They were not my customary style. So Hades has a portrait of me still. Why would he put it back on display now?
No, he's never let anybody in his bedchambers. I broke in, don't you see? He didn't put your portrait back on display. It's always been there, ever since you left. So, Mother, why do you suppose he would do that?
Because he loves me still. Is that what you want me to say?
Have you ever loved him yourself?
All I really wanted was to leave Olympus. I didn't exactly abscond. I doubt I had much of a choice, but I went willingly. Perhaps Zeus knew how I felt, and thought he was doing me a favor. As for Hades, I grew to love him, yes. He always gave me my space.
Won't you please talk to him? Or visit Cerberus again, or Nyx? As for Olympus, surely all of you can figure something out.
I just don't know, my son. Olympus is behind me. And the underworld. I cannot imagine I would be very welcome there after all this time.
But you are the queen. Yeah, you are the queen. Be well. Achilles, I'm concerned that Father's growing angrier with you. He thinks you've taken sides against him in all this. I don't want anything to happen.
He's right, lad. I have taken sides. But as for you not wanting anything to happen, well, I know what you meant. I don't want you to...
Fears for the weak.
Well.
Thanatos, the world outside, didn't you say that it would make you sick being out there for very long at all? I understand now what you meant by that. Beautiful place and all, but it's good to be back.
See what I mean now, Zag? Nice place to visit on occasion, sure.
But couldn't if I tried.
He did it again, Cerberus.
The much-feared Cerberus licks endlessly at something on the floor.
My records indicate that you've collected earnings based on some of your accomplishments there, boy. I suppose you need an income of your own, having decided to cut ties.
What, you mean the bounties that you've offered up to anybody capable of beating Meg and all your other guardians out there? Don't you think that puts a lot of undue pressure on them, knowing that you've turned them into targets?
They must do better than they have, else they shall be replaced. If they're to grow in their respective roles, they have to...
What about the bounties for vanquishing you?
Enough. Get out.
Enough. Get out.
Here, you can have these, Chef. Fair market value.
Oh my, Your Highness.
I really am due, sir.
Just making sure, though.
Right Wretched broker, what's new, my friend? Son's got the top honors again, I guess.
I never doubted you.
Father loved her, didn't he? Mother, I mean. Faith like that. He's just stubborn enough to hold on to the idea of her, isn't he?
Your father was different with Persephone, to some extent. He has always been as you know him, yet her lightness, it affected even him, I think.
Sounds like a lot of pressure on Mother to fix all his failings. But
She did she?
what's the good word? Prophecy fulfilled. Maxed out already. Can't afford that. Think that should do it.
Ah, you did it, boyo. Let me have it already, boyo. No holding. Hooray, you did it, pal.
What'd I get?
O que é isso?
Huzzah!
What in blazes?
Uma estátua
I
do
see
Zé
you had it
Caveira.
in your pal, enjoying your new prize. Pack the punishment, smack the punishment, no problem. Know what I mean? Of course.
Wait, just so I understand, I literally toiled through hell and back, and my reward is just...
Look, boyo, there was a little mix-up when we put in the request for that thing, see? I told him to make something that'll make me look good with my sources, and anyway, that's how it all...
I'll temper my expectations just in case. Let's see here. Oh, come on.
Come on, pal, live a little.
A new addition to the old collection. Which to choose?
O que faz ali? Vai dar uma olhada aqui.
Looking at a fancy weapon there, or what?
Mas pera aí, eu posso ir embora o bagulho no zero? Deixa eu ver.
No, thank you.
Posso. Acho que eu vou fazer isso depois, só pra zerar. Vamos ver quem vai vir. Ai.
Heroes. Mere mortals, same as all the rest. Someday you shall visit Elysium and meet some of these heroes, and discover that they are quite different than the songs suggest.
Headed over to Elysium right now. All tuned up. You're in my way. Fix that for you.
Isso aí. Não vou continuar não, tá? Estou... É isso. Falou, gente.